time is the next thing. You could leave someone and they might be happy, but see them a few days, weeks, or months later. A lot of the times, time reveals how you feel about things. For example, denial. We're going to talk about this later in the video, but denial, right? You could be in denial about something, about the fact that maybe you're in a cult, for example. And a lot of the times, no matter how much you convince someone that they're in a cult, you can't convince them. But then over time, if you separate them from the cult members, over time will literally change the memories. Times can sometimes make memories, create more denial, like a child who's, by someone who's a perv, right? It could create a denial of it. And so in time will literally like protect them, create a protective layer of psychological defenses. But also sometimes time literally, just like everything erodes, the psychological defenses that you have made to protect yourself psychologically erodes over time. And that denial could be a suppression of emotion that you feel for this person. Like when you take them for granted, there's literally a layer that suppresses what you feel about them so that you could do other things. But that layer gets dissolved over time, like anything, everything decomposes. That layer decomposes and it reveals to them how they feel about you. And sometimes, some people, this is something that you just cannot predict. An example is that if you are raised by if you were in a manipulative relationship, a lot of the times you don't know you were until you get out of it. And then sometimes you don't notice it in the first week, but then over time will literally reveal how you really feel about that. And this is where no contact comes into place. This is why no contact is so powerful, because no contact embraces that one thing, which is time. And they may think they don't love you, they may think they don't like you, but dry age that feeling. Go ahead and dry age that shit. Put it out there, let time pass, and you'll notice that thing that they think that they don't like you, they'll notice all of a sudden one day they'll wake up and they're having fantasies about you. And this is what I mean. When they'll wake up and then all of a sudden they'll notice that they start thinking about you and having mental movies with you. And the mental movies is with eye contact, where you're making eye contact with them. All of a sudden they'll notice they feel this fuzzy feeling inside. And the reason why is because that feeling was in gestation. That feeling, when you left, started a biochemical process that created love. Sometimes that's all you need. Sometimes you need that distance. And so the phase of no contact, a lot of the time, allows people to almost like marinate in those feelings. It's almost like fermentation. That feeling can only be created and fermented in your absence, right? It's like you're with a family member, they fucked up, they don't think they fucked up, but then when you leave, time, as long as you don't contact them, time will do the dirty work for you. Time will show them the errors of their way. Time and isolation too, also, right? But it's truly a powerful thing, right? Because a lot of the times we sort of try to pressure people to see your point of view. Sometimes you just need time. It's like COVID, the more we are away from COVID, the more we see that we were right. The people who didn't get vaccinated are fucking happy as shit. Right? People who were pressuring people to get the jab, they're finally waking up and seeing, okay, I guess we went a little bit too far. Oh, all those friends we lost because they didn't want to get a jab. Oh, that was kind of dumb of me. Oh, all the judgment where people were literally saying that if you didn't get vaccinated, they wouldn't mind seeing you die. Like if you were in a hospital, doctors were literally saying they wouldn't see clients without the shot, right? And they were justifying it. Time passes, and all of a sudden that looks stupid. They were saying during that time that kids needed the jab, even though when you got the thing, right, you still needed it. Time showed that if you got it, you don't need it. You get what I'm saying? So sometimes you don't need to argue. Let time pass. Let them see how they really feel by letting them be alone with those feelings. Time has a very weird paradoxical effect where it could muzzle feelings more through denial, especially if it happens when you're a kid, or sometimes you just forget about that period of time, or sometimes it clarifies. It's really hard to tell which one is which one is going to happen unless you just. Anyways, by the way, if you guys want to work with me one-on-one and apply these strategies in your life to attract someone in your life, and you want to talk to me on how to apply these, click in the description down below or scan the QR code right here where it says work with me one-on-one, and then I'll teach you guys how to apply these strategies like on a one-on-one basis. If you're dating someone and you don't know how they feel about you, just give me a call and you'll be able to book a call. It's pretty easy. You guys can even book a call with me today. And yeah, man, and people think I don't exist. I do exist, people. I'm a real person. So if you want to get on the phone with me, just click on the description down below, or else they're gonna leave you.